To the walls. Let's see, she's not too far behind. And then the doesn't close immediately behind us. Let's break the table. Where the hell are we? Different tunnel? Or am I a dummy? Probably a different tunnel. Yeah, one we've used
What
before.
happened while I was gone, Zoltan?
The fun is about to begin. Herdsman Henselt personally leads all his cattle here.
We'll win. Is that all?
We've got unexpected guests.
Who?
I think one of them's a she. Ugly like shite after winter, but she's got tits. You should have seen our lads' faces when those eyesores entered the courtyard.
Did they say why they want to help us?
Wizard good. Wizard's foe is troll's foe.
I met this pair. They can be of use.
Good. We want to create a land without prejudice.
When news that Henselt will personally lead the assault spread, the spirit of our lads fell into the gutter.
Tell them, Zoltan, that if they don't believe in victory, they might as well fly a white flag.
I tried, but they still look down.
Gather the defenders, Zoltan. Why so quiet? I thought you'd be merry. King Henselt himself will honor us with a visit.
We're all going to die.
We can't repel the attack. Henselt is invincible.
We won't be fighting mere minions, but their king. And the king himself will have to recognize our victory. Could a soldier dream of better than defeating a monarch? Or maybe you're afraid to fight. Maybe we should fly a white flag. It's so simple. Henselt will quickly set up his order here. Inns will be marked humans only. Dwarves will choke in the mines. Elves will perish, hunted in the forests. Lords will slaughter peasants because they didn't bow low enough. Is that the land you want to leave to your children?
No! Never!
You're shitting bricks because Henselt is coming! Who is he? A god? No. He has arms, legs, and blood, as red as any of ours. If he dares to cross these walls, then we'll gladly spill some of it.
Yes! Get Henselt! Long live Saskia!
Many of you won't see the light of dawn again. Many won't return to your women or drink with friends. But we will care for and honor their graves when they enter the earth. Aedirnian earth. Those who survive will live with their heads held high, for only such a life makes sense. Now, to arms and to the walls, let's show Henselt real war!
Motivating.
Henselt will pay dearly for this siege.
Before we do anything else, let's level up. Yes. Let's draw our sword, and with it drawn, what do our attributes say? Yes, is what they're saying. Let's go. The Death Mold's teleporting around.
Raise your axes!
Saskia is standing there chilling. Ah, that's kind of exciting. Get a cool animation. feel how we've reached more or less same competence level around the latter half of the first game. There we go.
Terrorists, murderers, the death squad. Or freedom fighters in an uneven battle, noble in their suffering. It all depends on your point of view. I helped Jorvik. I gave him my trust. I joined Saskia and took the side of the rebels, their new values and ideals. Time will tell if I was right. One thing is sure. Elves are the best archers who have ever walked this earth.
Jorveth, that's what I call an entrance.
I have to admit, the squirrel has style.
Not all is lost. We need to cut off Henselt's escape.
What are you talking about? He looks as if he likes it here.
He'll change his mind. Join Jorveth and shut the main gate.
Yarpen says Deathmold's magic damaged it. Yarpen knows fuck all about gates. Cover my arse and I'll close it.
The fate of the battle hangs on it, Dwarf.
There's no bloody gate that Zoltan Chive can't close.
Break through. Feel bad. First, I'm gonna go down to the streets. Go, of course, been rolled. So controls now.
Expect you here?
Right, am I wrong? These don't work that good, this other one. Never mind. Of course, I've been side barricaded. Oh, taking the ladder. Silly me indeed. Oh, we have sword. Looks quite my Hackman rune field, but
Up the ladder! Yes, sir!
technically it's a better blade. And we will be using it to bring death to the motherfuckers. We don't have the official inscription.
Jorvik, we need to get to the main gate, now.
Admit it. You thought I wouldn't come back, Windblade?
You're hellishly good. We need to stop Henselt from retreating.
And then force him to try it.
There's no time to waste. To the gate!
So much so I dig Robert's foes, Gavin. Just leveling up in doublets.
They're cut off like sitting ducks.
Maybe they'll surrender.
Sire, your orders. We surrender.
The battle is over, King.
You won, and the victors state their terms.
You know my terms. You will relinquish Aedirn and sign an act of unconditional surrender in which you'll promise your troops will never cross the Pontar.
Is that all?
You'll pay war reparations and recognize the free realm of Upper Aedirn with Saskia of Vergen at its head.
What about me and my men? What awaits us?
Freedom. It's a great thing. Look how many of my soldiers died defending it.
How much do you want?
We'll discuss the war reparations in detail at Loch Muin before esteemed witnesses. There's one thing Saskia didn't mention.
I'm listening.
Since the dawn of time, wars were, are, and will yet be. One side wins, the other loses. But military conflict should be carried out under chivalrous rules and laws.
What's your point, sorceress?
War criminals, including Deathmold, must be punished.
I need an advisor.
War criminals must be punished.
You'll have a new advisor, Sheila de Tanzaville.
Has this witch gone mad?
It's a necessary condition.
Deathmold committed a crime and he must be punished.
As you wish.
Execute him.
Don't allow them to harass me like a dog! You'll see how a real sorcerer dies, foolish whores!
Swear an oath and you'll walk free.
Who am I negotiating with anyway?
Philippa Eilhart and I speak with one voice.
Be wary of the sorceresses. They often forget whose perch is higher.
Philippa is my advisor.
We await your decision, King.
I, King Henselt, Lord of Kedwin, swear before witnesses that I will relinquish Aedirn borders. I recognize Saskia of Vergen's reign in the realm of the Pontar Valley, and I swear to pay war reparations in the amount agreed upon at Loch Muin.
You're free.
Show the king the way out. It's time to go, Saskia.
Yes.
I don't like it.
What?
Saskia. I know her well. She's never behaved like that.
Her eyes look as if she's taken Fistek.
I assure you, she doesn't use it. Let's follow them.
Yeah, it really is bad news. And for anyone to have Philip Eilhart as their advisor. Nothing good to come off that, objectively speaking. Let's see. Instant kill? No. More health? Considering we're blocking a lot, let's just increase that. We'll save. And then...
They disappeared.
A teleport.
Oh.
Let's search Eilhart's house. She was in a hurry. Maybe she left something.
This is not good at all, really. This was the button, yes.
Let's take a look.
Are you stuck in the... He was kind of stuck in the door. Can't hurt that. A medieval bath, I suppose. A medieval styled bath. Interact with the...
I've got nothing. Except for women's finery.
Let's see, this sword. It's not better than us, so we won't use it. We can sell it though. There's some things here.
Yo, over here. I've got something.
Venoms and poisons.
What is it?
A tome of potion recipes.
We've no time to read books.
Sorceresses carefully guard books like this.
Not that carefully. After all, she left it behind.
She was in a hurry.
Could this book have anything to do with the Dragonslayer?
It may have something to do with the dragon available. Let's mention that just because we assume that he knows. There's a way to sass at him a bit, which is Prime Geralt.
Most things in this land seem to have something to do with Saskia, the dragon.
How do you know?
She told me.
Then keep your mouth shut, Gwynblade, because if...
I know what will happen if they learn, Yorvith. I've found Thaumadour's recipe.
Eilhart already told us the ingredients for mage pain. How's it relevant?
Usually the recipe for an antidote is right next to the one for the poison.
I can recite it exactly. Royal blood, an immortelle, a dragon's dream, and petals from a rose of remembrance.
Yet this book doesn't even mention a Rose of Remembrance.
I recall perfectly that Alhart said a Rose of Remembrance combined with an immortelle heals the mind.
What if she lied? Maybe it doesn't heal the mind, but influences it. Philippa passed the flower to Saskia through a kiss, the symbol of love and perdition.
I'm confused.
I think Philippa subjugated Saskia's mind by adding the rose to the antidote.
I'll kill that bitch.
Philippa has magic and an obedient dragon at her command. She could have a strong influence on the conference.
But what does she want?
We can only learn that in Lochmuin.
Let's go then, Gwynblade.
Yep. This also means Triss originally wanted to use Rose of Remembrance to, you know, rude, to make a spell, potion, something at least, that would, you know, give us back, or give Geralt back his memory. I think it could be used to, you know, for mind control. But we shall
Geralt!
see.
Saskia's disappeared! People are getting riled!
Dwarves too!
She was bound by a spell. Yeah, Geralt would inform his closest friends about it.
Saskia's spellbound. Philippa controls her.
You're shitting me.
I knew something was up. I could feel it. She ordered Deathmold executed, no trial, just like that. A gesture from Philippa is all it took.
That bastard deserved it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Zoltan had ordered it, as vengeful as he is. But Saskia?
Where is she?
Philippa's taken her to Lochmuin. I'm going after Saskia, with Yorvith. Everything suggests those responsible for Foltest's death will be at Lochmuin.
Some still say you killed him.
I've got to stop that drivel. Don't have a choice, but you do.
The elite of the North is gathering at Lochmuin. I couldn't forgive myself if I wasn't there. It'd be a sin against art.
The art of poking your nose in others' business.
You'll be needed here until Saskia returns. Order must prevail. There can be no strife. The victory over Henselt was an important step, but only the first on a long road.
The hymn I composed could help.
Vergen will need many more songs.
I certainly hope our paths will cross again, Geralt of Rivia.
Stop dramatizing. You can be sure of that. We've got unfinished business of our own.
Huh? Oh, aye.
Let's go then, Gwynblade.
Sheila de Tanserville. I'd sensed from the start that some dark mystery lay behind that cold countenance. Following the demise of the Council and Conclave, there was no one left to keep the mages in line. But regicide? Why? What was this all about? It seemed these questions would be answered at Lochmuin, an ancient city amidst mountains, the remnants of the civilization of the Vrans, whose dusk had come long ago. And you would be right to ask, why did you not set out for Lochmuin, Master Dandelion? Vergen was free, yet what is freedom without its awareness? It might too easily pass from hand to hand were a nation to lack individuals capable of pointing the way. I remained in the Pontar Valley. That is the task fate seemed to assign me, to safeguard freedom as it budded and bloomed. Who knows, I may yet prove freedom's bard. Yet forever feeling a vast, shared responsibility for the fates of the North, I dispatched to Lochmuin my faithful and capable friend, Geralt of Rivia. Have I mentioned his disdain for politics? Well, it was at Lochmuin where he could finally give vent to it.
Wonderful.
Even gesehen?
Vad ser det varann ut?
Me våldtocht en gehedvin. Me vertruv heden Bellengrik.
Visse den kizeret. Net en verbtene. Het en kriza. Do you know what this is?
I know.
Who it is?
Triss Marigold. Until recently advisor to King Foltest. Artifact compression. Complicated spell.
Is she alive?
Her life processes are on hold, but it is reversible. Though very difficult.
You created a portal between Loch Muin and Nilfgaard. You should manage the figurine.
Stand back. I cannot be sure how her body will react to decompression.
No pentagrams, candles, spilt blood.
It figures you do know little about magic, Ambassador. It matters not.
We need her alive, Asira. Make sure her body survives decompression well.
I'll do what I can. But she will be disoriented for some time.
There's also the question of who compressed her. Thinking about it. I'd guess Cynthia? That still doesn't add up. Maybe it does, I don't know.
What is your name? Oh! Tell me your name. Tris! Ah!
Vise getocht gedein. Vise espet eb wovret. Dartocht eb nedling derien. Mehen eveneens eb turin. Me pöft en alverdeg. Marigold. Your name is Tris Marigold.
The Assassins of Kings, Chapter 3. Here we go.
I recognize this valley. This path leads to the city gates. Almost there. Shit, you stink.
Oh, Geralda. Throw them away. I'm not down. Whoops. That's always nice. Don't really have any need for harpy ingredients. It's atmospheric in Cinegrad, I will admit.
These mountains are witness the fall of two cities.
I've had enough of harpies, so I hope we don't get to see, or don't have to, you know, look at too many of them here in Chapter 3. Standing in the way, taking her down. Potential goodies in these crates.
No disease can be climate. Long ago, the sources of the Pontar did not freeze over and flowed all year. Flowers still bloomed on these slopes in Velen.
those who I think it is. It appears so. That's never good.
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
I should avoid being spotted. Knights of the orders are soon. Let's go from top to the bottom.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Eilhard has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Henselt.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
He just mentioned that Radovid's done it, but Radovid has no love for the cult of the Eternal Fire, as he told us in the first game, but...
Any idea who might have summoned them?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime, or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
That's easy. He needed a whip against Eilhart.
Okay. So Radovid's taken in the Order, potentially, completely oblivious to its origin as one of Dijkstra's schemes and ploys. And he's using them as an extended arm to sort of have some, plausible deniability, considering, they aren't official Redanian knights, so that he can, use them to take care of matters that could otherwise implicate Redania and cause harm. But that's a brilliant strategic move, actually, but it's also ominous, because we've seen what the Order is capable of. We've seen that they have no morals at all. So this is going to be interesting.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Yorvith.
I'll try to enter the city through the caves. I'd advise you to do the same.
The knights will know I'm wanted. You know the passage?
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Lochmuin, my friend. If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well. The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb, waiting for a spark. But that may be to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go before we get noticed.
We'll take a look at the Order's camp. Let's look what our journal says. A score to sell. Interesting. The Assassins of Kings. Sheila did not act on her own. So the Lodge are at least behind behind Letho. They're behind the King's Langs. But Nilfgaard would not meddle in the political affairs of the North, unless, of course, they always have something to gain, but everything's fishy. And as Yorvith said earlier, there's too many eggs in one basket there. It wasn't Yorvith who said it, it was Vernon Roach, yeah. Something's bad, something's evil. Something's wrong here. When elf, nay, one of the most famous, most wanted squads all go through the gate, being accosted by the knights, Yorvith turned from the path in order to find another way into the city, and Geralt faced a dilemma: to follow him or to have a look around the camp in search of familiar faces from Vizima. Well, the Order doesn't like us, but I suppose we could go have a look? I don't know. I think I'll have to think over it a bit, or think it over, to use proper grammar words.